I'm going to show you how to make this delicious, cheesy macaroni and cheese. Did you see that? Watch this. Cheesy mac and cheese. Hey y'all, it's Thanksgiving, so I made plain old mac and cheese. Welcome to Collard Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did. Hey y'all, it's Tammy with Collard Valley Cooks. We're gonna start some delicious homemade macaroni and cheese. Just plain old macaroni and cheese. So I'm gonna start out with a gravy to melt my cheese in. So we're gonna use, let me say this about using butter and mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is good with butter, but butter does cause the pasta not to want to cling to your sauce, okay? So if you're going to use butter and you want some really good mac and cheese, you really ought to make a gravy so that your butter is part of that gravy and it's not just floating around in your mac and cheese, causing your cheese sauce to separate from your macaroni. Okay, here we go. I'm going to use a half a stick of butter. I'm going to add a little pepper, about 3/4 of a teaspoon, and about a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to put in about a half cup of flour, or close to it. And now we're going to mix this up and let the flour brown. Alright, it's starting to brown. And if you've got your flour and your shortening or butter, whatever you're using, about in equal proportions, this is about how it should look. It should look kind of like it's puffy and cloudy. If it's runny, you don't have enough flour. And if it's too pasty, you put too much flour in, you can add a little bit of shortening or butter. Now, what we're going to do now, since it's brown, is we're going to add 2 cups of milk. I'm actually going to add 3 cups. So we're going to get another cup in here. And then I'm going to whisk it well. You need to use a whisk when you're making gravy because it keeps it from being lumpy. This is a gravy whisk. Remember that all of my favorites are on our website at www.collardvalleycooks.com. I have tabs at the top, and you can just click the tab and you'll find this deep skillet and gravy whisk. You'll find the salt and pepper, cellars, I mean just everything. Fish sifter, if you need something, it's there. And it helps support us. We get a very small percentage at no cost to you. So we're just letting this get thick. Then we're going to add our cheese sauce. It takes it a minute to get warm, but once it does, it don't take it but a minute to thicken up. So you need to watch it. Don't walk off and leave and go do something else. I know a lot of people make mac and cheese. They just throw in the noodles and throw in the cheese and throw in a little milk. And you can do that. But this is going to make it be creamier. This is 2 cups of mild cheddar. And I'm not going to put my whisk in that cheese or it'll make a mess. So I'm just going to use a spoon and get all this cheese mixed in here. And then of course we're going to sprinkle cheese on it when it's in the casserole dish. The cheese sauce has a lot of sodium in it, so do not put too much salt, okay? Here we go. Here is our macaroni. We're going to pour it in this big bowl. Do not use oil when you boil your macaroni. Don't put butter in it. Don't put oil in it. Only put a little salt in it, and that way it's going to cling to your sauce. If it's greasy, the sauce is going to slide off of it. Alright, we're going to mix this up. See how it's sticking to the macaroni and it's not sliding off? It's real clingy. That's how you want it to be. Now I'm going to taste it and make sure it's got enough salt in it. Okay, I'm going to put half of this in my casserole dish. Put a layer of cheese in it. And then put the other half in here. We're going to sprinkle some cheese on this one. Now, if your crew likes cayenne pepper, throw some in there, but I'm not going to, because this is for the kids. Now, I'm just going to put a little bit of milk over the milk into it. All right, we're just going to get this in the oven and bake it at 350. Right now we've got dressing in here cooking because it's Thanksgiving. Boy, does it look delish. Okay, it's Thanksgiving at the Nichols house, and this is our mac and cheese for the day. I'm going to dip into it and let y'all see how it looks. Nice and cheesy. It's got a nice crusty cheesy top, and it's going to be delicious. Did you see that? Watch this. Cheesy mac and cheese, huh? It's hot. Woo! That's good. That's good, y'all. Can't beat that mac and cheese. Just plain old mac and cheese. That's the way to make it. That's the way the kids like it. Thanks for watching Color Valley Cooks, where we cook like Mama did.